our ceremony shortly. We do ask that if there's any umbrellas or anything that's blocking the view of others, please put those away. At the end of the recessional, you guys will go ahead and exit out through this gate right over here, row by row, and there will be a staff member that will dismiss you guys. Thank you.
Outside my window, I feel it in my soul. The stars were burning so bright, the sun was out till midnight. I say we lose control.
Should I switch with that?
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like a winter freezes just like ice. And there's a cold, lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid.
welcome family and friends to Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet 2021 8th grade promotion ceremony. My name is Anthony Diaz, and I am one of the promoting 8th graders. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Graduates, please be seated. Parents and guests, please be seated. Graduates, remain standing, my bad. Now we will recite our PKB Leadership Pledge. Ready, begin. We pledge to be Beaver leaders and members of a team. We know that together is better and that we all have the rights to dream. At PKB, we learn and grow. We care about each other too, because we know how important it is to honor the greatness in you. Our 7 habits make us stronger. We set new goals each day. We look for the leaders inside ourselves. That is the PKB way. Graduates, please be seated. I would now like to introduce our principal, Ms. Callahan.
Thank you, Anthony. Good evening. My name is Libby Callahan. I'm the principal of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School. I would like to welcome parents, families, and friends to the 2021 PKB 8th grade promotion ceremony. At this time, I'd like to introduce our special guest for the evening. We have Ceres Unified School District Superintendent Dr. Scott Siegel and Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Dr. Amy Peterman. We have Ceres Unified School District Board members Valley White and Lourdes Perez. And last but not least, we have PKB's Administrative Assistant, Mr. Pedro Macias. Stephen Covey, who wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is what our school is based on, said the key to success is dedication to lifelong learning. Well, these young people promoting to high school today are continuing to show that dedication. They have persevered through one of the most challenging years many of us have ever experienced. They are forever part of the PKB family, and we are proud of their accomplishments. These students have been supporting each other through a trying time, and they should also be proud of their accomplishments. Parents and families, thank you for sharing your children with us. We know that your son or daughter did not get to this point alone. You have guided them along the way. We at Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School appreciate the work you have put in over the years as well. We are incredibly grateful for your support. Students, today you are here to mark the transition to the next stage of your academic career, high school. If you use the same habits that have guided you through the rigorous academic standards and leadership expectations of PKB, then you will continue to be successful in high school. All of us here are proud of you and your accomplishments, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. We have 3 student speakers this year, and it is my privilege to introduce our first speaker, Olivia Cervantes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, friends, family, and our staff to PKB's 8th grade promotion ceremony. My name is Olivia Cervantes, and I'd like to thank you all for coming out here today. I'd also like to thank our lovely 8th grade teachers, Mrs. Macklin and Miss Pinnell, for helping us get to this point. As we all know, this year's been a little crazy, and it's almost impossible to believe that that we made it here today. It's a bit scary to say that the next time we all step into a classroom, it will be a high school classroom, which is sadly where some of us will be parting our ways. It's been an amazing journey here, watching everyone grow, not only as individuals, but also as a team. I first came here in 4th grade, and I was lucky enough to already know one person. So thank you, Maddie, for making me feel like I was never alone. Thank you also to Julie for taking me under your wing with those first few days and always standing by my side. My most vivid memory from my time here at PKB was playing Infected in 6th grade. The reason I can remember this so well is because we all played it together as almost an entire class. Unfortunately, during 2020, it felt like we were playing a real-life game of Infected with the pandemic going around. When the pandemic had just started, we all thought that we were just going away for spring break, but ended up not coming back for a whole year. Online learning was tough due to many distractions, but also because we didn't get to see our friends here at school. When I found out we were coming back as a whole class, I felt anxious. I didn't know whether I should be excited or scared. However, now that we're back here full time, I feel so grateful that we're here as a whole class. I once heard a quote that says you don't realize what you have until it's gone. And during my time doing school from home, it made me realize how true this is. I didn't realize how much I missed my friends until I only saw them through Zoom. I didn't realize how great my teachers were while we only communicated through email. And I didn't realize how hard working the staff here was when they had to get us through what felt like the end of the world and act like everything was fine. I realize now, and I want to say thank you. I've learned a lot here at PKB, one thing being decisions can be hard. Doing the right thing can be hard when you don't even know what the right thing is. Stephen Covey, the creator of the 7 Habits, once said, "I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions. So no matter what goes on in your life, the decisions you make along the way will be what makes the journey great." Moving into high school, I know decisions won't be getting easier. As the promoting class of 8th grade, we have all shared this unique experience that has shaped us to who we are today. Let's take this experience and take time to be grateful for everything we have. Thank you all for your time, and best of luck in high school and beyond. I would now like to invite our next speaker, Juliana Valencia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, parents, teachers, and staff for being here today. Welcome to Patricia K. Beaver's Junior High's 2021 8th grade promotion. I am Juliana Valencia, and I'd like to start off by congratulating my fellow classmates. Although it may be hard to believe, we are officially closing our first main chapter of our life and starting our next one, the chapter of high school. We have heard our teachers say we're going to be 9th graders the entire year, about 100 times, but it is not meant as much as it does today. As for today, the time has come for us to officially be promoted to the 9th grade and enter the world of high school. The day we have dreamt of happening is finally happening. Although parents, it may be hard to believe this day is happening, as it feels the children you're just waving goodbye to on their first day of school are now entering the world of high school. You'll probably shed a couple tears because your children are now leaving the nest. I remember my very first time hearing about PKB, and I immediately knew it was right for me. I remember going home to my parents and asking if I could come here to PKB. After a couple days of consideration, they said it was okay with them, but they told me it was up to me to make that final decision. At the time, it was the most difficult decision I've had to make, and I was stuck at a crossroad. Although saying yes meant I had to say goodbye to my friends, it also meant I'd be able to blossom as a person and become a true leader. That exact night, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to do what would be the best for myself, which was to come to PKB. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and to be honest, I never look back and regret it. PKB will always have an everlasting impact on my life, and it has truly made me the person I am today. Although our lives are changing drastically, it isn't a bad thing. Fear of change is just our first instinct. But if we have learned anything from this past year, we have learned not to fear. As for in this past year, there was lots of change. The change we experienced in the past year seemed detrimental to us at first, but now we have learned it has improved us. John F. Kennedy once said, "Change is the law of life, and those who only look to the past or present are certain to miss the future." Although our journey has had its highs and lows, our journey we have been on has changed us for the better. It has empowered us and motivated us. Although we have been through a lot so far, this is only the beginning of our journey. As Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So fellow classmates, learn from our journey and use the courage we have gained from this journey as we expand our horizons and explore the unknown. Congratulations to this year's promoting class from Patricia K. Beaver. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our final speaker, J.P. Sanchez Zamora.
Good afternoon and welcome, parents of PKB. My name is JP Sanchez. I have been at the school for 2 years now. I want to start off by thanking my parents, Luis and Adriana, my brother, and my dog. I also want to thank the entire PKB staff on behalf of all the students. From our principal, Mrs. Callahan, and our administrative assistant, Mr. Macias, who helped lead us through times of uncertainty and got us back in school. Our teachers, who, taught us and made the effort to come to school every day to do just that. To our custodians, who helped keep our school clean and safe. And to the rest of the staff, whose names I couldn't mention because it would take up the rest of my time. When I first found out I was coming to PKB, being the dramatic kid that I was and to a degree still am, I felt like it was the end of the world. All of my friends were going to a different junior high, and I felt like I was alone. I couldn't have been more wrong. Through the 7 habits, I learned to be a better person, as much as I learned to be a better leader, even during quarantine when every day seemed never ending. I made so many new friends and lasting memories throughout my time here. One of my favorite memories was joining the STEAM team. Mrs. Pennell, my history, English, and former technology teacher, encouraged me to join it because I enjoyed making videos for our very own PKB News. I was reluctant at first because the idea of showing a video to potentially hundreds of people really scared me. But I am glad she did. I ended up having a lot of fun making the video for our STEAM team. It was many moments like this, when our teachers encouraged and helped us to become better at what we wanted to achieve, that made me realize how wrong I was about the school. Coming back to school for 5 days was probably my favorite part of the school year. Not only did I get to see all of my classmates and teachers, but it felt like things were finally starting to get back to normal. I'm sure that parents enjoyed finally being able to get rid of their kids in the morning. I found myself being happy to wake up in the morning to go to school. I know that sounds weird coming from a teenager. Though I am sad that some of us are parting ways, I am glad that I got to go to PKB for junior high. It has opened a door to a brighter future through its curriculum for all of us. If this year taught us anything, it is that no matter what we go through, we must always look towards the brighter side of things, towards our future. The world threw obstacles at us, and we overcame them, and in turn, we have become stronger students. In the words of the famous poet T.S. Eliot, the end is just the beginning. With the end of our junior high school years comes the beginning of high school. I want to congratulate all of the 8th graders, because you are not just because you are being promoted, but because you are willing to take this next step in your lives. We should be proud of what we accomplished during the school year. High school, here we come. I would now like to invite Mrs. Callahan back to the podium.
Thank you, JP. Thank you, students. At this time, I would like to welcome Superintendent Dr. Scott Siegel to come forward to accept the class of 2021. Mrs. Macklin and Mrs. Pennell, 8th grade teachers, will be reading the names for tonight's ceremony.
Eighth grade class, it is really, really good to see you here in person today. I am honored to congratulate the students, parents, and staff of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School upon the promotion of the 8th grade class of 2021, the future high school graduating class of 2025. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School and the Ceres Unified School District, I certify that the 2021 8th grade class of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School has met the district and state requirements for promotion to high school. Therefore, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to present to the Board of Trustees the 2021 8th grade class of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet for the awarding of certificates. It is also my pleasure at this time to welcome Board Clerk Valley White to the stage to accept the class.
Good evening, and thank you for attending our promotion ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the parents and family members for your support and encouragement of the 8th grade class and our staff. Also, I want to thank the staff for their hard work and dedication and for a job very well done. You guys took an impossible task and made it possible. You guys rock. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Ceres Unified School District, we are proud to accept the 2021 8th grade class of Patricia K. Beaver Leadership Magnet School for the awarding of certificates.
Remember, you're going to go all the way to the green. All the way to the green. Go all the way to the green.
Can you shake their hand?
No, just nod. Nod, say thank you.
Lucero Alcantar. John Barandelli. Mikey Brazil. Zachary Chastain. Maddie Daniels. Anthony Diaz. Eduardo Barajas. Samuel Carrasco Garibay. It's true. Olivia Cervantes. Oswaldo Cruz Gonzalez. Marcus Diaz. Malachi Dueñas.
It'll slow up here because I have to walk. Why aren't they standing? What? I know, but they should still be standing.
Aldo Espindola. Jacob Garcia. Giselle Gonzalez. Antonio Hernandez. Jaden Martinez Villaseñor. Edward Montoya. Laura Flores. Silali Fuentes. Gael Gonzalez Perez.
Darlene Hernandez Bonilla. Natalie Hutchings. Dylan Jenkins.
They're all looking good. Somebody has to go. There you go.
Destiny Ramirez. Luis Rodriguez. JP Sanchez Zamora. Kaylin Sanchez. Lorena Topete Sainz. Monica Torres Hernandez. Juliana Lopez. Lozani Marquez Hernandez. Giovanni Navarrete. Aiden Prudell. Gabriel Reyes. Abraham Rodarte. Juliana Valencia. Marco Virgil. Valeria Vargas. Hunter Shaw.
Yeah.
I like your mask.
Jackson Stokes. Audrey Torres Moffett. Stand. Sorry, students, please stand. PKB families, I am happy to inform you that students here this evening have met the standards required for promotion to 9th grade. It is my pleasure to present the promoting class of PKB, class of 2021. Parents and families, please remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional. Students who didn't get their pictures taken on the way down will do it after we're done. Families, you will be dismissed by row and exit by the front office. Please stay seated until staff members dismiss rows.